Hello, everyone. Welcome to Short Rest, episode 78. I lost steam on that one real quick. But a lot's happening, and I want to finish the first thing that I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me off camera. You guys are level 17!
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at me, I am now unstoppable.
So, let's go down the line and figure out what's everyone doing. It sounds like you, Steve, already know what you want for Rolly. So I think in terms of cross, you are what, level 3 fighter and level is it 14?
Correct.
Barbarian. So where are you taking your next level?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. So that means you're level 15 barbarian.
No, 14.
14. Apologies.
I did change this.
What are we getting at 14, man?
I am now unstoppable.
Okay, I guess I'll have to look it up.
No, I'm serious. That's what it says. I'm now unstoppable. Starting at 14th level, you can choose to become unstoppable. So guess what, Mike? I'm just going to be unstoppable.
Wait, what? No, hold on.
That's what it says.
I'm worried now.
You can choose to become unstoppable when you enter a rage. If you do so, for the duration of the rage, your speed cannot be reduced and you are immune to the frightened, paralyzed, and stunned conditions. If you are frightened, paralyzed, or stunned, you can still take your bonus action to enter your rage and suspend the effects for the duration of the rage. When your rage ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Wait. Oh my god.
I am unstoppable now.
That is a lot of bonuses and like abilities to immune.
I'm unstoppable.
I don't know what to get at 17.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
I-
well, we've got an unstoppable Rolly now. Okay. Jeez. Savannah, are you taking another level, or Temple, is Savannah taking another level in
Yes, because I like what I get at 17.
Oh, okay. What do we get at level 17?
Spell Thief! I get the steal spells!
What? What are you
So
talking
yeah,
about?
at 17th level, you gain the ability to magically steal the knowledge of how to cast a spell from another spellcaster.
Oh my god, you can. You get to learn a spell,
Learn counter spell.
and then for the next 8 hours, you
Oh.
can cast it.
Counter all of his spells.
Which is funny because you're about to enter in a competition against a bunch of people. Most of them, some of them do know spells. A lot of opportunities to steal.
Counter their spells.
Huh.
Well,
Every
it sounds,
single one.
from what I'm looking at, if I'm reading this right, they have to target me with a spell, and I can use my reaction to learn it, if that's when I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so I think it says here, you negate the spell's effect against you first.
Mhm.
You then steal the knowledge of it. I mean, if it was up to me on the way that's worded, that means that caster can't cast that spell anymore because they forgot how to do it. So like, we're talking about like a counterspell type of situation. You've removed their ability to cast counterspell because you've stolen the knowledge. That's pretty rad. That's really rad. Oh my god. Okay, and Amber, for Vera, what is she doing?
I have no idea. I just did my hit points. I haven't even looked at what she gets, to be honest.
Are you going another thing in Clark?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna flush her all the way out.
Okay. Let me pull it up here for you. 17. You are getting Destroy Undead, challenge rating 4, and Divine Domain feature. So you get, I think, another update
Yeah.
in your class feature. Enduring Unity. The bonds you create endure across vast distances. Creatures affected by your Bolding Bond feature gain this benefit, as well as those within your Protected Bond, meaning the reaction to deflect, to reduce, all that. They just have to be on the same plane of existence. No, you're no longer limited by the 30 feet. Which might also become very helpful in the coming events. This is where I think it gets really crazy.
Is the Unity now the life cleric? Because I think we're gonna have to mod this out. So remember you?
I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Before you do that, don't add it just yet. So this is where I think your ability gets a little crazy. Additionally, When a creature chosen by your building bond is reduced to 0 hit points, so let's say you bond with Savannah, she goes down. You, being the bonded partner, gain the following benefits for 1 minute. And I think this also works vice versa. So it's if Vera goes down, Savannah gains these benefits, so long as you were bonded.
I feel like we talked about this.
Creatures have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. The creature gains resistance to all damage. And as an action, the creature can touch their bonded partner, expend any amount of hit die, and then heal their bonded partner with that amount. So essentially, she could turn one of you guys into a cleric if she ever goes down. Which
That's actually pretty cool.
yeah, that's rad. All of you guys are getting some pretty awesome stuff going into the next level. Yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, you guys are level 17 now. Are we taking the average in terms of HP, or are we rolling for it?
I took that.
I was gonna take the average.
I did the thing.
Oh,
I'm
did
doing
I
you
did the thing.
I did the thing. The thing's throwing me off because the thing is not adding up to my current hit points.
Oh, did you do multi-class?
Mm-mm.
Did you add your con modifier?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense?
Well,
What should you be at?
So it's telling me I should have 105, but I currently have 120. So I'm trying to figure out like where are these extra points coming from?
are you on? Oh, because you've rolled in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Are you on like D&D Beyond or something?
No, I put the
what-
HP calculator in there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it wouldn't work for you. You would just have to still look at your current, and then add 5 plus your con modifier.
Good burp, bud.
Really good burp.
Actually, yeah, we should just do that.
So
That'd be
plus
easier.
6, so 27. All right, I'll throw it in chat.
Perfect.
I will roll in, what do you call it?
Foundry.
Yeet.
So I think for you it's like a D12, yeah? Okay, go ahead and roll me that D12.
I roll 5.
Plus your con modifier. Which I
It's
think is-
already in there.
Oh, plus 4.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no, we re-roll ones. So roll
Wait,
again.
what?
If you get a 1, you can
If you get a
re-roll it.
1, you re-roll. That's my
Oh.
house rule.
Well then.
I've never allowed that. I was like, when it comes to ones, I'm like, re-roll it. That's not cool.
I like his little hoot he did. He went, hoo!
Oh, didn't go. Try again.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Well, no, he's working it out, guys. This is all leveling. We're all getting leveling out of the way.
Zoomed us in.
No! Damn it.
Just roll a D12. Like click the D12 button and then just click roll, and try it out that way.
Alright, so add 4 to that, it'd be 10.
10. You go up by 10 for your HP. What is Rolly up to now?
199.
What? 199. God, Juggernaut. And now you can't go down?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Path of the Juggernaut, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Looking pretty good there, Rolly. So, you're gonna need those HP. You guys are gonna need these abilities. So let's talk about first the fight with the elemental, and then we'll get into the big thing in the room. Was I close to any of you guys going down?
No.
What?
You hit me a lot, even with the natural 20, and I still had 84 hit points.
So the crazy thing about it is that the fact that you guys directly went towards the crystals really screwed me up. If you guys didn't do that, it would have been like 4 hits every time, plus his legendary actions.
What screwed you up is you hit me, so I seen it. If you wouldn't have hit me in that moment, I wouldn't have known what that thing was.
Yeah. Hey.
That's your choice.
Things work out that way. I'm not gonna conceal information that your character would find out.
Yeah, after being dragged through a hole, yes.
So essentially,
Yeah.
oh, go on.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, pretty much once we realized like destroy the crystals, that seemed like an easy objective, and then when you realize like, oh, you kind of have to put the target onto you by the creature. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to maneuver around it. So
I got to talk about these abilities that I wanted to do that I never got to. So the elemental amalgamation had an AC of 19 and about 322 HP.
Jeez.
Yeah, you guys were carving through it, but it had a lot of HP to suffer for, so it was going through a lot. You guys didn't really make it make saving throws, even though it has like +10s to a lot of stuff. +10, +7. It had a lot of resistance to elemental abilities. You guys weren't using that. So, again, another safe spate for you guys. It says it has this thing where it's called elemental focus. At the start of its turn, it rolls a d4. And I do so. So far, I think we only saw 2 abilities take place, and that was the air and the fire. The air is that the elemental can cast levitate up to 8 creatures it can see, has DC 18 con save. Essentially, it casts levitate on everyone. Easy peasy, removes your speed. Fire, anytime a contact is made with this creature, whether being attacked or it attacks you, on the start of its turn, it takes 1d4 fire damage, in addition to 1d4 fire damage upon the first initial attack. You may spend an action to douse the flame if needed. So, it's pretty good. These are the 2 other elements that you guys never got to see that I feel like they were the most badass. Water. The elemental gains 60-foot reach as its arm is extended to a torrent of water. It would have a 60-foot range instead of a 15-foot.
Nope.
Earth. Rocky formations cover the elemental itself, and its AC goes up by 6.
No.
Nope.
And I was like, God damn it! That would have been so good. Every attack from Rolly would have been a 0 to him. Wouldn't have hit. And for the water, it wouldn't even have to move anywhere. It would just continuously hit you. For each creature that is existing, it has an additional slam attack, so it has a max of 4, can be reduced down to 0. It had things. It was controlling the crystals using these elemental tethers. It had a whirlwind ability, and it had the tethered slap, which is sort of like a half slam attack. But yeah, this was a fun creature to make and a fun creature for you guys to fight. But man, you guys really honed in on what was needed to do to really reduce it. So congrats on that.
So you do want to get hit with things. Sometimes you learn things, apparently.
Apparently. Uthio's no longer level 8. He's now level 12. So that's why he was shooting a lot more bolts. Access a lot more spells. Yeah, you get to go. I mean, I was like thinking about him, like he could probably go up because he's working with the Royal Guards and is back in duty in a way. So yeah, you guys saved your mother and your youngest daughter now, or not our sister. Blech.
Yeah.
Was it Davis is off now trying to go find Flit Castle.
With PTSD from almost killing his niece.
Yeah, he's not feeling happy about that. If you were to ask him about, like, are you still glitching? He actually is cured. You guys cured him when you did the quartz gift. Mm. So it was just simply the fact that it was a Fey ritual done in the material plane. He still feels bad.
Yeah.
Like consequences, though.
Yeah. Trying to think what else was happening. You guys found some liquor, some draconic liquor, which is pretty nice. I wrote in that enough of this bottle would make you go blind for a minute.
Note yourself.
I'm glad that we only had shots and not.
You guys
like
had a max of 2 shots, I assumed.
Yeah.
Any more than that would have caused immediate drunk. I remember we done levels. You would have gone to level 3 immediately. Jumping from that, then that's where the blind condition comes in. It's heavy stuff. I'm trying to think what else. So you guys did that. You guys used Gina Lee to get you guys to Varsa real quick. You gave the false box to Rise.
Mm-hmm.
I really have to ask this because it was I saw something in your eyes, Temple, when I was doing this, but what was going through Savannah's mind when she immediately grabbed your wrist?
So either she didn't believe her, or oh no, what is she gonna do? So because I was still concerned of like, is she gonna pick up that we had this made for her?
Yeah.
And Loki was kind of afraid of like, she's doing us a great service, so she realized we kind of undercutted her. Will she be that angry? So
Yeah, you don't know if she believes you. Like, you don't know if you've succeeded or not. But she's accepted the gift regardless. I will just say this. She used to worship the Prince of Lies. So it's kind of hard to lie to her. But you guys did roll well enough where she's accepted the gift, so you don't know what that means.
I think she accepted a role who was not happy with me.
Because when she
I tried.
I was going through the thoughts, and I was like, well, she read your mind, Savannah, and there have been moments in the campaign where you guys, there's been point of talk of like, who has the box? It's always Rolly. And I made it a point to ask a few sessions ago, who's holding the fake box? And you said, I am. And I went, in mind, I was like, that's going to be a point of contention, because she's going to be like, Rolly never gives out that box. I read your mind. I've seen the memories. So that's why I initially made that first roll. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's already healed so many percentage of the guild, so we'll see if she continues.
Yeah. You guys got on the barge. Got peed on. What?
It's not the worst thing that's happened to Vera, unfortunately.
Probably not. A disgusting ship that honestly was... I wrote down a bunch of gross things that were going to happen. Nothing crazy was going to happen. You guys staved off from, like, food poisoning.
May have tetanus. No big deal.
Maybe tetanus.
Could have gone to the open bar and gambled and had a great time, but no.
So the funny thing is...
I was with Sav on this one. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be prepping for a fight, not drunk off your ass and then wheel you out.
We could have gotten sick.
The reason why it was called the Silver... Oh, sorry. I was going to say the reason why it's called the Silver Fox is because it was like an old, like, elder pleasure cruise. So you would have noticed that everyone in there would have been of, like, a geriatric condition. So it would have been like, oh, we're going to play shuffleboard. And that's why they offer for open bar. Not a lot of, not a lot of old people can hold their liquor at that particular age. Maybe they can. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't met anyone who can.
We could have totally made them rethink that policy.
Yeah. Imagine that. I'm trying to think what else. So you guys arrived.
$100 per person, though. Damn.
Hey, man. Pleasure cruise.
Yeah, for old people.
Old rich people.
Apparently.
Savannah, old rich people. You could have been pickpocketing everyone.
She could have got I know,
but still, at the logic of we're paying 100 gold to go out of our way to still have to track back.
Yeah, this is true. We'd have to hop out a window and hope we don't land in the ocean and get on the carpet.
I'm sure you could have been on the top deck and got on the carpet and then left.
Yeah.
Regardless, you guys made it to GFast within the island, Orca Island. Strange self-cleaning waters, abundant of fish, crystals and amethyst crystals everywhere. It's a beautiful sight. I wanted to make this thing like, this is a jungle paradise. And this is apparently where Ironside wanted his tournament.
I feel like we need to have, what's his face? I can't think of your little friend, Sav.
Hey, what little friend?
The one in your head.
Oh, Felix?
Examine that water.
Yeah, something we can do when we have a little time to see if there's any type of like parasite or things in there that actually cleans everything.
Well, the event actually doesn't start till the next day. So you guys have like a day to mingle. You can talk to other competitors. Ironside and his kids are also going to start, mingling as well. So it's going to be like, hey, let's talk to the person I might want to fight too. So you don't know. This will be this will be a good moment where you can just hang out and talk to people. Maybe suss them out. Yeah.
We'll see.
So I said this off camera, but I got very much influenced by Dragon Ball Super's last arc of their battle royale for all the universes. It's going to be like that. Full disclosure, and I'll say this again in the next episode, I'm not going to control 30 characters. That's not going to happen. I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm saying.
Don't believe you.
I'm crazy to a point, but I'm not sadistic.
Don't believe you.
Even your kid went,
It's like there's levels to this.
So the way I've set up a really, ironically enough, complex system for myself, where you guys are gonna fight. There's gonna be a little fun twist to it, but essentially, we're gonna see moments in time in this battle royale because not only you are fighting to knock everyone out and to knock people off, but there are also gonna be 30 plus other people fighting other people. So you don't have to fight 30 people. I'm gonna have a number for you guys to hit, and that determines whether or not you win or not. So the more knockouts you do, the closer you get to that number. But it's gonna be a test of endurance, guys, because it's not an easily attainable number, and the gloves are off now. We'll see what you can do.
Fight.
So I have a question. So it seemed, and I applaud this too, when it came to selection of your fourth member. It was almost feeling like who you feel comfortable with as characters. And you guys didn't really metagame it in terms of like, okay, who's what class and who can do what.
No, I think you asked me who I would have picked, and I said I wouldn't pick Uziel, but if he says yes, then okay.
Who would you have picked?
No, I wasn't gonna pick anybody. Just remember I told you I was like, yeah, Veers doesn't want her to see her husband die a third time.
It's
so
not death.
If he feels like he's up for this, fine, cool. If not, nah.
I will confirm there's going to be no killing, or at least people are going to try not to kill.
Yeah. This is also prior to the update and details you asked me.
True. But if you had to choose someone, who would you choose?
I feel like who's trained up the most, it would be him, though. Other than, like, maybe Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, who's actively training all the time?
I mean, with Roman, you get Violet.
Yeah.
It's another body.
That's true.
Yeah, but to me, there's a certain thing that we get by adding Uthiel that we wouldn't get with like Roman, except maybe from Savannah's side.
Which is what?
You're gonna fight more intently, more. There's gonna be more of it because something's at stake.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
That's awful!
Hey man, every advantage. Just gotta approach it from the fighter mentality. Any advantage you can have is great.
So I statted up a few people who I thought were options for you guys. Mainly based on classes. I was like, oh, maybe they'll think more metally, but you guys didn't, and I once again applaud that. Uthiel, who once again is a 10 fighter, 2 warlock. He went up in warlock, by the way. Roman, the shadow sorcerer, would have had his Hound of Omen, which is I flavored back as Violet, the polar bear. Harvey, who, admittedly, even with Rita, did knock out Rolly, or at least freeze him up enough, so it's not like he's not capable as a monk. Gina Lee Simulacrum. I wasn't gonna give you a level 17 wizard. Sorry, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you a depowered Gina Lee through her Simulacrum, who still has a lot of her spells and is very useful, but it is a level 12 wizard. And if you guys really wanted to go wild, I had Moscow with a bunch of healing.
What level is he?
They're all level 12 for my simplicity. So it would have been that would have been my caveat for you guys being like, all right, you'll get a same powered companion. But again, all of them have traits. Gina Lee has counter spells, dispels, things like that. Moscow has empowered healing with his elixirs.
I feel like Moscow, like, in character, without thinking about it too hard, would have been like, you want me to fucking do what?
Yeah.
Well, you would have mentioned 10,000 gold and that would have helped him.
Yeah,
or 40,000.
that would have given a nudge.
He would have been like, I'm sorry, how much? Because even, don't forget, Moscow in his younger years was chasing the money
Yeah,
after
I know.
he left the academy.
But that's even more reason why he'll say no. He's now a married man with his loving wife. He's like, oh yeah, this was before that. I'd be willing to put my body on the line for money. Not so much now.
Yeah.
and in a different way, not so much of getting the shit beat out of him.
It would have cost a persuasion check to see if he'd be like, how much money are we talking about? 40,000 gold? How much do I have to get my butt kicked?
Well, we have to win, so a lot.
And that would have been a persuasion check to see if that happened. Roman, I had a situation planned that if you were to contact him and be like, do you want to join? He'd be like, yes. Igno's getting on my nerves. I can deal with a day or two off.
Day or two off summarizes again getting your butt handed to you.
He doesn't care. He would have been like,
I think he would care.
I'll go anywhere. Igno is annoying me. They spend a lot of time with each other.
Yeah, I gathered. He likes the lights.
Okay. Let me see what else. So yeah, that's happening right now. So I have a complex. I won't tell you the details of it, but like it starts with you guys rolling 2 dice. I roll a dice. I then figure out what type of match we're gonna have. Then, depending on that match, I roll another dice to see what people you're fighting. It's complicated.
Do you roll like Nick if I have, instead of the thing, if I have the money that equates to the thing I need for a spell component, I can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
I will say that if you guys do win this thing, there's a high number you guys are gonna have to hit, and it's gonna be good luck. If you guys do win this, you will have the ability to rest and then fight either Ironside 1v4 or versus kids, which is gonna be 2v4. And if you guys win either match, I have some crazy stuff for you guys.
I mean, we have to take Ironside.
I thought we were fighting him anyway. I didn't know we were gonna fight 30 other people.
He said it was a bout of champions. He had said nothing about himself. He is a champion.
Well, he didn't also put in the disclaimer, by the way.
Nope.
There was a lot in the disclaimer. It was literally just come.
Yeah.
You guys got to understand, with someone of his, reputation, you don't just get a fight with him. You have to earn it.
Yeah.
I figured it would be something like that going in, but if he's gonna give us a choice of him or his sons, you gotta take him. It's
it's his son.
you gotta knock him down. You gotta knock him down a peg.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Sav to get some of the amethyst in her bag. I was like, so when?
I already thought about it.
Oh, I wrote in here that there are seating areas and benches and chairs that have been carved out of the amethyst.
She could take a whole chair.
Yeah.
So I go down round 1. You guys have fun. I'm gonna be busy.
She's like,
over
let me
there.
get my table set prepped.
I will correct you guys.
1 second here.
There is no round 1. It is
Free for
everyone
all.
in.
Everyone.
That's it. If you're out, you're out. The rest of your teammates, you better hope they win.
All right, I'm out. I'm gonna go secure our amethyst table set.
Yeah, if you get out. Sven, if you get knocked out or if you get kicked out, go
I
ahead
think
and
Rolly would never forgive me if I did that, though.
Does he have to know?
I mean, where the hell
Yes.
is she gonna put a whole table set?
If I take it apart, I could probably fit it in my bag.
Bag of holding.
You mean your pocket?
It won't.
Your pocket of holding?
No, we bought a bag a while ago.
Oh, you did buy
Yeah,
a
she
bag.
has a bag.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Huh. What's the size of that? Yeah, maybe.
I don't think she'd have to take it apart. There's straight
Yeah,
up
I'd
ain't
have
gonna
to
be
take it
able to fit
apart,
a whole
but it'd be
chair
like-
in there.
She would have slivers like sticks of.
You put in a leg, you put in a flat bed,
Yeah.
bed of that.
Great. Now the DM actually has to go back and retroactively put nails on the feet of the table just so nobody takes them.
I think what I'll have to start doing is I'll have to start sussing out how much each would be worth.
A lot. If it's a solid amethyst.
Yeah, solid amethyst.
Woo.
You guys are surrounded by a beautiful display of hanging vines, dripping waterfalls, grassy, like dirt and grass, but just beautifully trimmed and managed, and just protrusions of stalactites and stalagmites of amethyst crystals, pure
You could call Gina Lee and be like, yo, can you teleport this back to...
She doesn't have a teleportation circle there.
Yeah, she said so.
Igno, can you teleport this back to the bar? Thanks.
Where would you put Amethyst chairs?
Dude,
In
she's
the
gonna
bar!
put it in her freaking room.
Oh my
She's not
God.
gonna put that down there in the main bar because then she'd have to like bolt it down to the.
No. We'll put it on the level of the library, and it'll be like nice and pretty. We don't actually expect people to sit on it.
And these are my teammates.
I'm like, we're gonna need like 5 guards just for that set.
Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to do this because Amber knows this. I spent all week creating combatants.
Yeah, I was over there washing dishes, and he was like, "There, 6 made." I'm like, 6. I'm not gonna even ask. I'm just assuming you're gonna try and kill me with them.
We could just be sitting here talking tactics, but no. Instead, we're talking about how we're going to take tables.
That might be a tactic. You
I
don't
already
know.
have my tactic. I asked my question.
What was your question?
Do you exchange money for spell components?
Oh,
like,
got
if
it.
it's the same value. Same.
I don't know what you guys have planned. You guys will have a day to switch your spells, prep stuff. Switch. Hi. Switch your house's call if you need to.
Bless the baby with good luck, and then only have him sit in my lap. No.
I was rolling well for the elemental.
You
by the
were
way.
rolling well today.
Oh my God! Each roll was like I was rolling d8s mainly. It was 6 and above. Always 6 and above. I'm like, I don't know where I'm getting this luck. I wish I had it all the time.
No, thank you. We don't.
No. He needs it when we go to Vegas.
He
needs this.
sucks when we go to Vegas.
Okay, you.
You said it yourself.
Well,
You like win here the moment you enter that state. I don't know what happens.
I've stopped gambling because of that. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to be it for our short rest.
Yeah, baby. We're done.
You're done. We'll check you guys next time for episode 79.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh, cresting that hill. All right. Bye.
Bye.